All right, as a forewarning, this intro is going to be done after. This intro is going to be done after the video that you're going to watch of me applying this wig onto my head. I also show you all everything that I use to apply them. And typically with this process, the adhesive will, with good care, it will last you approximately 3 days in total before it starts getting disgusting and needs to be removed. So what I thought about doing is showing you all how different types of wig adhesives work, and if they do what they're intended to do or what a lot of people hype them up to do. So right now, the adhesive that I'm wearing is the Got to Be Glued, and this for me personally is something that I would only wear on nights that I'm going out. I'm actually going to wear this tomorrow when I go to the gym, so I can show you all how it holds up, and I'm almost positive it's not going to hold up at all, considering it starts to get white and like nasty, and it starts to lift once water is applied. So seeing as the face and the scalp tends to oil up, and once you work out you sweat, I'm pretty sure it won't last long. But yeah, I will show you all how to apply this, the products that I use, and also in upcoming videos show you how other adhesives work. So yeah, if you're interested, just keep watching, and until next time, peace. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install my wig using the Gots to Be Glued technique. There's a few items that I'm going to be using, so I'm going to show you all those. But before that, I need to go ahead and hydrate these dry lips using my Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I swear it's the best. So yeah, the first thing you're going to need is a mirror. I use the one I do my makeup with. Additionally, you're going to need a brush or a toothbrush, you know, the old school black girl method, with some combs. I have 2 different ones just in case. Afterward, you will need some alligator clips, and I have 2 of them because it's a lot of hair on my head. Also, a water bottle full of water. And that's just for my curls. You won't need that. But you will need some 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol, specifically 91% or higher, nothing less than that. I use some foaming lotion, and that's specifically for my edges. You should use that in general, but yeah, specifically for my edges. Also, the Gorilla Snot, it's amazing for laying those edges with the foaming wrap. It might be a little crunchy afterwards, but I still love it. And my favorite thing of all is my fiance's fan. Yeah, don't judge me. I choose to use that instead of a blow dryer. And then you may or may not need one of these brow combs. I use it for my baby hairs, but the star of the show is the Gots to Be Glued Freeze Spray and the Ultra Glued. I only use the black, specifically the black. All right, so that's it for everything that I would use. Also a cotton swab, I didn't include that. But yeah, let's get everything set up and get started. So right now, what you see me doing is positioning my frontal around my hairline. I'm showing you all my hairline. Yeah, your girl has a big forehead. Don't judge me. Big foreheads are winning out here these days. So I'm going to be looking down. That's why I pointed downward. I'm going to be looking down into my mirror so that I can see what I'm doing, because this viewfinder isn't doing it justice. But what you see me doing is showing you that I'm going to position that frontal in front of my hairline, not on top of my hairline, because you can rip your edges out. And I might be doing a separate video discussing how your frontals should be made to prevent you from losing edges. But yeah, right there you see that my natural hairline at that point extends a little forward. So I'm positioning that wig in front of it and adjusting those baby hairs above it, just so I'm able to position it in front of it. I'm then clipping the hair back and out of my way as I begin to prep it for the glue using the alcohol. So I'm moving it back a little bit and just looking at that big old forehead of mine. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of forehead. So yeah, I'm positioning it as perfect as possible. I'm taking a napkin, any old napkin, or cotton swab, but I'm taking a napkin and I'm putting some of the alcohol onto that napkin. Remember, 91%, nothing less than that, because it won't remove the oils on the skin. So I'm cleaning that forehead. And I'm trying not to get my hair, because alcohol and natural hair do not mix. So I'm specifically trying not to get any of the alcohol onto my hair. And it's like, my hair is so thin in general, y'all. What I'm doing next is turning that fan on to dry it out. You see me pointing to the fan. I have it on. I mean, alcohol dries fast anyway, but I just want it to dry faster because I'm somewhat in a rush. And again, I'm checking it out, seeing where I want it placed. I mean, this wig is good enough for me not to use the got to be glued method, but yeah, where I was going, it was going to get real, and yeah, I needed to secure it down even more. Now I'm using the freeze spray on my edges. I use a small amount, not a lot at all. And you see me rubbing it in. I did put some alcohol on my fingers so that they were clean during this process, but I am applying a freeze spray around the entire perimeter of my edge, because the got to be glued will clog your pores and you will break out. There I go, just patting it around and making sure it's a thin amount, not a lot, because this will become very shiny. And make sure you clean it up as you go as well. Be sure to clean it up because it will get messy. I will be cleaning afterwards, but try and make it as clean as possible. So I'm letting it dry using the fan. And as it's drying, I'm going to get ready and clean my fingers off again, because I will be prepping to use the got to be glued next. Now, again, I'm using the black one only and a super small amount. You see that? Very small. You don't want to use a lot of this because it takes forever to dry down in general. And you want to apply a thin layer initially. Very thin. And here I go again, showing you that I will not be using a lot of this product at all. Not in the least bit. All right. Here is some more. And I have to put that over that hair piece that you see, that small piece. But yeah, other than that, I don't put it on my hair at all. Well, not using this one night wear technique. In a future video, you will see me using it in another way, like securing it down, the more common, traditional, I'm going to wear it for a long time kind of way. And also, for those of you who don't sweat a lot, you could just use the freeze spray as a technique. I don't because I sweat a lot, but you could just use the freeze spray or um, like another holding spray, like super hold spray, and your lace would adhere to that just just as well as it would this method. Okay, so now it dried down a little bit, and what I'm doing is adding another layer. Just overall, I do about 2 layers of this, very thin layers. Again, I do about 2, and then I let that second layer dry as well. And again, you want to ensure that your fingers are clean throughout the entire process because you don't want your lace to, the lace or the got to be glued to start looking whitish. So yeah, I make sure to keep my hands clean during the entire process. Here I go using the fan. It's more convenient than the blow dryer to me. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. All right, so what I'm doing right here is making sure that I show you how much product I'm using, but that the other side has enough because that side of my head for some reason tends to lift a lot more. And I think it's because I bite my lip a lot. And that side just, I don't know, it goes through it. But yeah, I'm adding just a little bit more in different areas that I know are high risk lift zones. So I just add a little more to those areas. Now the hair has down a little bit, and I don't know if you can see the cloudiness that's on my scalp. That isn't white. It's cloudy because I used alcohol first. But what I'm going to do is go in with my foaming spray, and I promise you, ladies, use this technique to move back those baby hairs so that they don't find their way into the adhesive. You want to move those back. So I'm using the foaming spray and a brush to get those out of my way, the ones that I am able to move. It's better to move some than none at all. So I'm moving those out of the way. But what you would see me doing is applying the frontal to, well, this particular wig to the front. The front part of the frontal, like on the forehead, on first, because then the rest of it is secured. I only do it with this one, and I go underneath the baby hairs to secure it down. That's what you see me doing here. And then I'm going on the more difficult edge of my head and securing that one down before the other one. And I'll explain why more so in another video if you all are interested in understanding how frontals work or why you have to do certain things with your frontals to ensure that they look good and that they last. Let me know. I'll be happy to do that for you. So yeah, I'm massaging that in, and I promise you it feels so good. And don't worry about the shine right now. That'll be gone soon enough. Here I go again. Underneath the baby hairs and then massaging it down. Look at that. Like butter. Now, what you see me doing here is making sure the tabs are laid down. That's the most difficult part of the frontal. And again, in another video, I'll talk to you all about how and why you should make sure that your ear tabs or the edges of your head have enough lace. Like how much is enough and how much is too much. So I'm just massaging that down right now to ensure that it's adhered as tight as possible. And I'm showing you all what it looks like right now. It's looking good. Get it, girl. And again, I'm just letting that dry with the fan on. And I'm continuing to keep my baby hairs out the way. I'm pulling off some excess glue. Girl, this wig is like over a year old. And I mean, maybe you all would want a video about how I take care of my wigs and keep them up, considering I have 17, if not over 20 wigs. And a lot of them are over a year old. But if you all want a video on how I upkeep those, let me know about that as well. So yeah, I'm just massaging all of this in now at this point. Not at the edges, but like behind that the baby hair zone. So what I'm going to do now is clean up my hair, and I'm using some alcohol. You can use water, but I wouldn't trust it. So yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. Please do this. Like, no one wants a shiny forehead. Ladies, if you don't do anything else, be sure to do this, okay? I promise you the end result will be bomb. And if you see a little shine on my forehead, it's because your girl, again, is just oily. It's not any shine coming from the Got To Be Glued or the freeze spray. So yeah, just clean that up. What is it called again? The mousse. That in general, because I'm going to put some on my head, it's going to leave a shine because it has a natural shine agent in it. So it's going to leave a little shine. But what you see right here is me eliminating as much as possible so that I don't look like I just put some coconut oil on my edges. So yeah, I'm cleaning it up some more. And don't worry, these baby hairs will be laid even more eventually. Just keep cleaning that forehead, girl. Just keep cleaning it. And also be careful not to clean too much because you might get too close and have your frontal lift on you. All right, so those edges are now ready. They are cleaned up. And what I'm going to be doing next, aside from checking my phone, I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm going to be getting ready to lay these baby hairs. Yeah, the baby hairs are going to get ready to be lizzed. Again, I'm pulling away any residue that doesn't belong. And now I'm going in to take care of these baby hairs. They just look more realistic to me. Sorry, like I know some people are like, oh my gosh, I hate them. They just look better to me. I don't like super long ones, but overall they look really, really good to me personally. And they conceal that frontal a lot. So what you see now is me going in with some mousse. This mousse will, if you use too much, make your frontal white. I don't mind a little white. It's just when it looks like cake batter that it's just doing the most for me. But yeah, I use a little bit of that on my edges, and then I'll add some Got To Be Glued to that as well to keep it secured down, because again, I'm on a time crunch, so there's only so much I can do. Like if you want it to be laid even more, you can use a wrap to lay your hair down. I do suggest that, but if not, you can use this method, and I promise you it'll be just as good. And yeah, you all know how to do baby hairs. I'm not going to get as in depth with it. So yeah, just keep doing that. So yeah, more little baby hairs. And this is where you're gonna start to see a little shine. But I mean, eventually it's going to wear off. But yeah, that's coming from the not the got to be glued, but the gorilla snot and the mousse. And you see me adding just a little more mousse there. All right, so now I'm done with my baby hairs. I'm spraying some water on this hair, as you see, to hydrate her up. Try not to get it on your edges at all. Yeah, hydrate that hair, Lola. Get it? Hydrate it. But yeah, I'm putting a little juice on her to get her together. And then I'm going to make sure to comb that through a little bit, just a little bit. And again, this is an extra step for those with curly wigs or curly hair extensions. You don't necessarily need to do what I'm doing exactly. I guess if you have straight hair, you could have stopped after the application of the baby hairs. But yeah, for those with curly hair, this is what I do next. So yeah, I'm just cleaning her up, juicing her up, making her look a bit more realistic. And I'm making sure that those baby hairs continue to be laid. And I'm starting to get happy with how it's looking. Yeah. And that basically sums it up. So, I mean, hopefully you all enjoyed how this turned out. And yeah, I'm going to show you the finished result soon with my makeup completed. But yeah, this is how I apply the product with the Got to Be Glued and other products. So yeah, that's the end of the how-to section of this. All right, and here's an up-close visual of it as well. You see it's not too shiny. It's like the perfect amount of shine you get from your gel, but you can see a downward view sometimes on other people don't tend to show you what it actually looks like, but it looks very, very realistic. The frontal does. So yeah, again, that's it for the how-to section of this video. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Alright, so you all should have finished the video. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Definitely do that so you can see the upcoming videos that I'm making with regard to testing out other products. I'm probably going to, this is probably going to come off tomorrow after the gym. I'll update you all on that. You probably would have seen it in this video already. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, until next time. Oh, girl, you gonna kill it. You gonna kill it. Anyway, until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Later. Alright, I don't know what I did to the settings. However, this is what it looks like right now. I am currently at the gym. Like I said, I'm gonna be here for 2 hours. Just wanted to show you all what it looks like now, and then I'll just update you on what it looks like afterward. I'm gonna put a band on it just because, well, to try and make it last longer, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So yeah, later. All right, I'm finished with my workout. This Here's what my edges look like. This side is lifted. The rest of this feels like edge control. Let me see if I can untie it to show y'all it. And so this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can turn it around. See? It's not bad, but it's bad if you're into hair. So yeah, that is it for this update. Let me know which other edge controls, hair adhesives you would like for me to check out. And until next time.